What's going on, my beautiful people? We got some stuff to talk about today. Hasbro just announced or revealed their starting lineup figures. This is basically NBA articulated figures. Pretty cool. I was actually pretty stoked for what this had to offer. Although I'm not an NBA guy, I mainly watch football and baseball. I just think it's cool to get articulated sports figures. It's something I've been wanting for a while. Hopefully, we can get articulated baseball players and football players. But hey, the NBA is a start. We kind of got a little of that with Mayfex. Mayfex started making Michael Jordan and LeBron James, I believe they made. So, other than that, there hasn't been any type of avenue or toy line that we could get basketball or sports figures that were articulated. And I'm not talking about the statuesque old McFarlane sports figures that he used to make. Those were just straight up statues. We never really gotten anything that was worthwhile in terms of articulated figures until now. So Series 1 includes Jason Tatum, Trae Young, Jay Morant, Joel Embiid, Luka Doncic. Man, I'm gonna be butchering some names here. Giannis. I'm not even gonna say his last name. And then we have Stephen Curry and LeBron James. And for the most part, they look pretty cool. I mean, they got the Nike license, they got Reebok license, they got the NBA logo on there. They got the likeness of the players. One of the most important things to get right here were the shoes. Of course, the sneakers all have authentic logos. I know that can't be cheap. And even the socks, as well as the attire. I see double jointed pinless elbows and knees, but what I don't see is any type of torso articulation like ab crunches or diaphragm joints. They went with probably an overlay for a jersey. I don't know if that's molded or not, but it's probably an overlay of like soft rubber that will prevent any type of movement in the torso, unfortunately. I don't know if they could have done soft goods. I think the soft goods might have worked out kind of like how Mayfex did. But my main gripe about these figures is, where are the tattoos? I mean, LeBron James has no tattoos. Nobody has tattoos. And I think that's an issue. I don't know why they didn't include any tattoos. I don't think it's too difficult, seeing that Mattel does it with their WWE figures. They've been doing it for a very long time and they do it very well. Jazzwares does it with their AEW figures. They print those tattoos super, super nice. So I think it's absolutely doable. And I don't know what happened here. It's not on any of the figures. So it's a little bit of a bummer on that, portion of the detail. Now, these figures come with stands and they come with like an NFT Panini card. So those are things that I really don't care too much about. I just care about the figures. So if excluding those would have driven down the price tag, I would have been all for it. But these things are priced at $49.99 a piece, which is a little bit jarring. It's I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was leaning more towards like a $35 price tag. I was talking with some of my friends and I'm like, what do you think these figures are going to cost? And I personally felt like they were going to hit maybe 30 to 35, possibly 40, but 50 bucks was something I was just not expecting at all. I know a lot of people are going to say that this is overpriced, and I personally do feel like this is overpriced. I mean, 50 bucks is a lot. These things better be perfect. I think the paint apps should be perfect. There should be no QC issues. These things should be well worth the 50 bucks. Hopefully, we have no issues, especially with the sneakers or anything on this figure. It should be perfect. Hopefully, they articulate very well and they're not hindered. If they're hindered in any way, then I don't know how I would feel about it. But in comparison to what we have available, which is just Mayfex for articulated figures, those figures are like $100 each. You're either gonna pay $100 for a very select few, which off the top of my head, I only can think of the LeBron James and the Michael Jordan figure for Mayfex, or you can get a variety of players for half the price at 50 bucks. Now, I'm not here justifying the $50 price tag. This isn't for me. I do not think I will be getting any of these. Maybe I will go out on a limb and grab one or two specific players, like whenever they make Kobe Bryant, which is inevitable, and that thing's gonna sell like crazy. Then I will pay 50 bucks for a Kobe Bryant. I'll pay 50 for a Michael Jordan. The legends. I'm not an NBA. I'm not a basketball fan like that. So this line is not for me. I really have no say in this. Thankfully, I'm actually happy about that. I don't need to get into this new line here. It's not for me, but there are some hardcore sports fanatics out there that, I mean, this might be something they've been waiting for. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section below. Let's talk about it. So till next time, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.